God warns the enemy is stealing your miracle. Don't scroll past this. There's more to this message than you realize, and you need to hear it all. Please stop what you're doing. Leave everything else behind, because early something big changed in the world. We can't see this morning. There was a spiritual wall in your way for 926 days, but it was broken today. Your guardian angel just now used their one-time superpower. There are millions of people online, but only 7 were picked for this message. 4 people didn't see it and kept scrolling. 2 stopped, but they didn't stay for long. You're the last one. 27. Type 777 in the comments right now. People other than me and computers are reading what you type when you type those numbers. You're making a promise away from screens in a spiritual place. What's going to happen next is okay with you. I have a big surprise for you that I can't tell you until you type those numbers in. Do it right now. I saw you. It's very important that you understand what I mean. That was 6 months ago. You were sitting in your car in the parking lot with your hand on the wheel. Before you could go inside, you had to put on a "everything's fine" face for 5 more minutes. That face that hides the fact that you've been going over your bills every day to see which ones are due late. At 20:47 a.m. 3 weeks ago, I saw you lying awake and staring at your phone. You were checking your bank account again and again, hoping that the numbers would be different this time. I saw you cry tears of sadness in the shower, where no one could hear you. I saw you smiling at work, even though you were upset because you don't have enough money. I saw you doing math at the kitchen table, with bills spread out like a bad poker hand. No matter how many times you tried, it never added up. People around you say, "I'm okay," but inside you're screaming and no one can hear you. You are the person who does not give up, keeps trying, and believes that a breakthrough is on the way, even though all doors remain closed. It felt like every prayer I said late at night hit the ceiling and bounced back. It seems like every big step forward that was supposed to happen by now is getting farther away. Every time you opened the Bible to look for an answer, all you found were cold, faraway words. Click the like button right now if those words spoke to you deeply. You don't need this for a computer program. This is the way to get to heaven. You're telling heaven that you get what I'm saying, because you've been through it. With that one click, you're telling it that you're ready for the next step. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site, you are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. Your tears are running out. Did you know that heaven keeps track? There are now 472,999 in total. All of them were put in golden jars. Every tear was used up, not a single one forgotten. Every tear you shed because you're upset about money. Every tear comes from being completely worn out. Every tear because you felt like the God you were praying to had left you alone. Everything was counted, all valuable. It's time to answer them all. You have a good reason for being tired lately. Not really, because the sadness that keeps trying to get into your bones doesn't belong there. Just make sure you hear this. One attack has been going on against you for 60 days. If you want to keep track, that's 5 years. There were 5 years of spiritual battles that you had no idea about. 12 bad spirits were put in charge of your case 260 days ago. They got together to make plans. The work was split up. 3 of them were interested in your money. It's their job to hold up cash, make payments late, and send out unexpected bills. No matter how hard you try, make the numbers never work out. 2 people are in charge of how you sleep. Their job was wake you up every night at 2:47 a.m., worry you up, and make it impossible for you to sleep. 3 of them were given to your relationships. Their plan is to cause confusion, sow the seeds of loneliness, and make you feel alone, even when you're with other people. 2 were put in charge of your prayers. Their job is to make your faith feel empty and dull, like every prayer hits a wall. 2 were floaters, who would deal with any new ideas you tried. They slammed doors shut every time you got close to one. As soon as hope began to grow, something happened to bring it back down. They looked at you. They are aware of your weak spots. They know when you wake up at night. They know what fears play over and over at 3 a.m. They know which bills scare you the most. They know just the words to say to make you feel bad about yourself. A court case was going on where you can't see it. It was being done to gather evidence against you. It was written down what was being said. Legal papers were being filed in places you couldn't see. They were allowed to. It was the law that let them. Because of deals made generations before you were born, they were allowed to work against your life. But something changed this morning at 3:47. A choice was made by the highest court. At midnight, those evil spirits lost their legal right to do harm to you. The agreement was broken. It was decided not to allow it. We were done with the assignment. Archangel Michael has been sent to give you clear instructions on how to live your life. At dawn, he left the throne room with notes sealed with blood that had your name on them. He is bringing back things that were put on hold for 260 days. He is getting into locked rooms. He is getting rid of the delays that were stopping your breakthrough. The math couldn't be done because the money blocks were in the wrong order. Something is going on in your body right now as you read this. The skin on your hands might feel warm. It's not just blood flow. That means your cells are changing. It's possible that your chest is warm. That's not stomach pain. That's someone or something moving through your body. You might have tears in your eyes. Those tears aren't normal ones. Those tears show that you understand. Your spirit already knows what your mind is still trying to understand. The attack on you is now over. Right, I see it now. if you understand this pattern, if you can make the connections between what I'm saying and what you've been through. I'm not interested in this comment. This is you telling those bad things that you know what they're up to, and you won't let them control your life anymore. Tell me what has already begun to happen to those who heard this message before you. The stories here are real. People whose lives changed just hours after hearing this have confirmed that these stories are true. Sarah from Phoenix was about to be kicked out of her house in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. The paperwork for her landlord had already been started. Every time the phone rang, someone asked for money, so she stopped answering it. She typed 777 while her hands were shaking from stress. After 68 hours, she got a call from a company she had interviewed with 9 months before.
9 months?
They wanted to give her the job right away, because their first choice didn't work out. Starting pay of $73,000. A $7,300 signing bonus was on her first paycheck. After 3 weeks, she moved into a better apartment. David from Chicago was about to lose all of his money in 3 days. 3 days. He stopped reading the mail because every envelope had bad news in it. Cards were maxed out. Bank account is now overdrawn. The phone was turned off. His hands were shaking as he typed 777. After 71 hours, his distant uncle called. Since 15 years ago, they hadn't talked. Uncle said, "I don't know why, but God told me to help you." He sent him 77,000 by wire. Not a catch. There's no need to repay it. He was only doing what he heard in prayer. Michelle from Atlanta had been praying for 3 years that her daughter would be healthy. 3 years of going to the doctor for nothing. Tests for 3 years that didn't show anything. 3 years of seeing her child suffer while doctors did nothing. Even though she didn't think anything would happen, she typed 777 while she was waiting in another room. After 47% of a day, her daughter woke up feeling fine. The problems she had been having for 3 years were solved overnight. When they went back to the doctor, he didn't know what was going on. It was exactly what he said. "I don't know what happened, but she is fine now." Robert had not heard from his son in 7 years. He lived in Dallas. There was no sound for 7 years. Calls that went to voicemail for 7 years. For 7 years, I sent messages but never heard back. It felt like every holiday was a death. Every birthday was another chance to remember the relationship that was over. He typed 777 through tears because he didn't think it would make a difference. After 93 hours, his phone rang. Number not known. He almost didn't answer. It was his son. "This morning, I had the urge to call you Dad. I don't know why. Could we talk?" As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history, it is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. There's a reason for these events. It looks like this. As soon as the spiritual attack on your life stops, proofs start coming in thick and fast. It's your job to find them. What you need to know about the next 7 days. You will hear from someone you haven't talked to in years in the next 3 days. You lost touch with this person for some reason. You never really understood. They are going to get in touch. What they say in their message is something that only they and you will remember. This is the first proof that the spiritual message you got today is real. You will find money and a surprise in the next 7 days that has to do with the numbers 3, 7, or 11. It might be a check. This might be money back. This could be a gift you didn't expect. This might be a debt that is wiped out. It will be so easy to see the amount that you'll know it's not a mistake. You'll remember this moment when you see those numbers. I told you this was going to happen. Someone close to you will say something that sounds like the words I'm using now. In the next 4 days, they will not know that they are agreeing with this message. The other person will think they're talking. The echo will be heard, though the phrase will stick with you. You will know that spiritual forces are at work to make sure you got what you asked for today. You are going to have a dream in 5 days. You will see water in that dream. It will be clear in the water. It's possible that you are in it. You might be taking a look at it. You could be drinking it. Pay close attention to what you dream. If you dream about water, it means the Holy Spirit. Clear water means a clean flow, quick access, and a direct link. You will feel different when you wake up from that dream. It feels lighter, like a weight that had been on your chest for years has been lifted. In the next 24 hours, show this video to only 3 people, not 2 or 4. 3. This is very important. There is a special effect that multiplies when you do what it says. That trio is not a coincidence. They are already known to you. You can remember their names now. The enemy will try to get you to not tell anyone about this. He'll say it's strange. He'll tell you that they'll think you're weird. Wait for him. Do not wait. Send it right now. The surprise I have planned for you won't happen until you obey this step. Let me show you something now. Right now, there are 3 doors in front of you. They are in the spiritual world, but you can't see them with your own eyes. The life you've been living is behind door number 1. The same old patterns, the same struggles, and the same cycle of almost making it through, and then having to wait again. If you don't do anything with what you got today, this door will stay open. Behind door 2, there is a partial break. Things do shift. It brings in some money. There is some relief. But you keep going in the same general direction. It's just a little better than the last fight. If you get this message but don't do anything about it, this door will open. If you just watch and don't do anything. If you hear it but don't do anything, a whole new thing is behind door 3. Completely fix your finances. Relationships are set. Great health. Peace beyond compare. There's joy in your life again, after years of not having it. When you stopped trying to open the door, it suddenly swung open wide. A favor you stopped believing in all of a sudden shows up everywhere you go. You can only open this door if you do what you're getting right now. If you haven't already, type 777 in the comments. Press the like button. Give 3 people a piece. Turn on alerts and subscribe to this channel. Because I'm going to send you messages every day that build on the one you got today. Each one was made to keep the good times going. Each one gives you clear steps for the next part of your breakthrough. What you need to know about the next 48 hours. The enemy is not going to do nothing while his 5-year plan falls apart. He's going to fight back. We expect this. This is fine. This always takes place when someone gets away from a long-term attack. You might have some strange problems in the next 2 days, a fight about a small thing with a close friend or family member, a bill you didn't expect all of a sudden, a problem with the way your phone or computer works, something heavy or doubtful that seems to appear out of the blue. These are not picks. This is fighting back. Your job is not to be shocked by it. It's your job to see it for what it is. Now is the last chance for defeated forces to try to make you doubt what just happened. Say something out loud when these things happen, which they will. Say these exact words. I know this is a counterattack. I don't want this interference. The assignment against my life is no longer valid. It's breakthrough time for me right now. Let me say nice things about you. There is something ready for you in the spiritual world. Let me give it to you. May everything about your money change as you read these words. May money that has been held up for years be released all of a sudden. May all your debts go away at once, even if they seem too big to handle. May jobs that you stopped believing in come up out of the blue. May raises that you weren't planning on get approved all of a sudden. May all of your relationships get better. May family members who haven't talked in a while suddenly reach out. May friendships that ended all of a sudden start up again. May your marriage go from barely making it to thriving. May your kids come back to you with open arms. May your health get better completely. May problems that have been bothering you for years go away all of a sudden. May all of a sudden you feel full of energy that you haven't had in years. May sleep that you haven't had in years come back to you easily. May your body remember how it felt before it was normal to be tired all the time. May your mind be clear as day. May all of a sudden the worry that has been with you go away. May the sadness that tried to stay for good suddenly go away. May the sudden clarity you've been praying for come through. May your creativity come back to you out of the blue. May your faith grow stronger again. May prayers that were cold feel warm again. May worship that felt boring feel passionate all of a sudden. May the Bible's words that seemed dead come to life all of a sudden. May the presence you've been missing become so real that you can feel it in the room all of a sudden. May your whole purpose be shown to you. May the call you've been having trouble seeing suddenly become clear. May the skills you've been hiding suddenly come out. May the platform you've been waiting for show up out of the blue. May doors you thought were shut open all of a sudden. May you find complete peace again. May the worry that's been keeping you up at night go away all of a sudden. The fear that has been stopping you should suddenly go away. May your confidence come back to you all of a sudden and be stronger than ever. May rest become what you do every day. May all of your happiness come back. May the laughter that has been missing in your life come back to you all of a sudden. May the heavy feeling be replaced by a lightness you haven't felt in years. May hope that died all of a sudden come back to life with superpowers. May the hope that turned into doubt quickly turn back into faith. May your provision be totally safe. May unexpected ways to make money pop up out of nowhere. May a favor you've never had suddenly become normal. May chances come up out of the blue that you never had a chance to get. May wealth that has been passed down through your family for generations suddenly find its way to you. I pray that you are completely protected. I pray that attacks that were meant to happen against you are suddenly called off. May people whose plans were to hurt you suddenly turn out to be right. Should angels be sent to help you, they should suddenly show clear signs of their work. May it be clear that God is at work in your life. Let me show you two pictures now. We could have two futures. What you do with what you heard today could make both of those things happen. Picture 1. You'll be sitting in the same place in 6 months, reading another message like this one. We hope that this time is different. There are the same bills on the table, the same worry in your heart. The same cycle keeps going. You remember this event, but you didn't do anything about it. You didn't take part, but you watched. You heard, but you didn't say anything. You didn't walk through the door when it opened, so it stayed shut. Picture 2. You'll be sitting somewhere else in 6 months. Perhaps a new home. A new city might be good. It might just be a change in mood in the same place. But everything seems different. The costs have been met. No longer worried. The big step forward that everyone thought would happen did happen. You tell people about this exact moment. When they ask you what changed, you talk about the time you typed 777. You tell them about the message that made the spiritual world do something. You tell them about the surprise that was ready for you the whole time. In what picture do you see your future? You can make your choice right now, not tomorrow or after you think about it. Type 777 in the comments right now if you haven't already. Click the like button right now if you haven't already. Right now, tell 3 people about this if you haven't already. Put in your email address and turn on notifications right now if you haven't already. This is not a suggestion. These are the steps. Your breakthrough is linked to following clear, seemingly simple instructions. I'd like to talk about the surprise I told you about at the start. The surprise I intend to give you. It's not what you think. The surprise isn't something you can touch. It's not a check. The surprise. There is no job for the surprise. The surprise isn't even a long-term relationship, but those things are on the way. What's surprising is this: we will never forget you. It's possible that every prayer you thought didn't get answered was being saved up. Every tear you shed behind closed doors was being saved. No matter what time of night it was, you wondered if God still saw you. He was right next to your bed. Every time you felt like you were being left alone, you were actually being helped. Every delay was God's way of keeping you safe from something that could have hurt you. Every door that was shut was actually God blocking a way for bad things to happen. It's strange that you were never fighting by yourself, even when it seemed like the whole world was quiet. Heaven was at work. Everything was planned, even when it seemed like nothing was going on. Prayers that seemed to hit the ceiling were actually going through different worlds, calling on angels, setting up meetings between gods, planning events and moving pieces on a board you can't see. Surprise, surprise. The breakthrough you've been pleading for has been waiting for you to be ready for it. Not ready in the sense of whole. Not ready in the sense of having everything in order, as in ready, as in placed. Ready means lined up. You'll be ready when the thing that comes your way won't hurt you, but will make you stronger. The surprise is that this very moment isn't a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that you're reading this message right now, on this day. This is an appointment from God. This is planning from heaven. Now is the time that 826 days of spiritual warfare have been building up to. Now is the time to let go. Take it in. Don't think about it too much. Don't question whether it's true. Don't wait for more proof any longer. Get it right now. Let your hands go. Let your heart open. Clear your mind. Get ready for the surprise that has been planned for you since the beginning of time. Get the breakthrough that's already taking place. Take advantage of the victory that has already been won. Take in the blessing that has already been sent. There should be a comment that says, "I choose breakthrough," rather than, "I hope for breakthrough," rather than, "I wish for breakthrough." I choose breakthrough. That sentence is important. That sentence is you taking part. You are saying yes to what heaven is letting happen in your life right now. I don't expect you to understand everything I've said today. You don't have to figure out how everything works. I want you to take it in. Faith like a child's, simple trust and open hands. I want you to believe that the same God who made sure you found this message right now is also the one who has been working in your life the whole time. That is, even when you couldn't see it, even though you didn't feel it. He never gave up on you, even when you felt like giving up. He thought about you all the time. He worked for you all the time. And the work that has been going on behind the scenes is about to become clear today, right now. The wait is almost over. The wait is about to end. The big step forward is about to show up. Type 777 one more time. Click like and share with 3 other people. Sign up for updates and make them work. Talk about the words, "I choose breakthrough." These are the ways you can take part. These are the things you agree to. Tell the world that you are ready to walk through the door that just opened. It's very important to pay attention to the next 72 hours. Pay close attention to everything. Strange things happen all the time. Someone calls you out of the blue. You get a message at odd hours. You have a thought out of the blue. You have a dream. You overhear a conversation. You get confirmation. These are planned. I'll be back here tomorrow with another message to get things going. You are getting something else today, because what you are getting now is just the start. This is not a one-time thing. God is going to keep moving in your life from now on. This is the first domino that will fall in a chain reaction that will make everything different. Leave. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by! Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided e-books and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step, your abundance awaits.